Hey there, flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So, on today's video, we are going to be doing some charity shop hunting, but we are going to be doing it in a different location. So, I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I've actually been able to do some sourcing in a different town. I had to go and work in another town for a day, and before I headed out, I decided to grab my backpack and my GoPro so that when I headed out, I could actually go off in my lunch break and do a bit of sourcing. Now, I will admit I have completely mucked up on this one because I went out, done all of the sourcing. The footage that you're seeing at the moment is actually the second to last charity shop that I went into, and yeah, I was having a bit of problems getting the camera to record the last charity shop. Didn't actually realise that it hadn't actually saved any of the footage that I'd filmed from the first 5-6 charity shops. So I was really gutted because I've got some absolutely amazing finds in those charity shops. So I will go through them in the pickups part of the video, but yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have the footage of me actually picking them up. But at the moment, we are looking in the Melzer that's in town. So I'm just having a look through the toy section, and then there's another charity shop next door that we're going to go to in a minute. I can't remember the name of it, but what I will say is I have recorded another trip out to these charity shops. I ended up couldn't do everything I needed to do in the day that I went up, so I ended up going back up again the following day, the following week. So yeah, I've managed to do another sourcing trip out to these charity shops, and if I remember rightly, I think that so the next charity shop video, which is going to be on the 1st of March, next week I'm going to be doing something a bit different of a repair video, and yeah, the next charity shop hunt on the 1st of March would actually be the last charity shop hunt that I'd done in 2021. And once again, that is in this town. So this is actually in Canterbury. And yeah, I will admit, I really enjoyed it. Both times we went out there, I had a really good time. And yeah, at the moment, I am just having a look through this basket, and there's a load of old camera equipment. There's flashes. I can't remember what the prices were, but oh, there you go. So that one there was $3.95, and that was a film splicer. So it's used for editing, 18 to 16mm film, and you splice it together. So whereas we would do it all on the computer now, it used to be that you'd actually have to physically cut the film. And we've got an old Kodak instant camera there. I remember the films that used to go in them. I used to have something similar to that when I was younger. It was a Kodak. I can't remember what the model was, but yeah, it has basically a film cartridge basically that went into the back of the camera. But what I end up doing, I go downstairs, have a look through down here, and yeah, I was looking at the boxes because those would have been perfect for storage, but yeah, they'd already been sold, unfortunately. So yeah, down here there's a load of books. I think there's some clothing and DVDs, but I'll be honest, when I was looking through, everything was very much at eBay prices. So I do have a look at the typewriter that was down there on the right. That was priced up at £50. So that's pretty much what I would sell a manual typewriter for on eBay. Yeah, I think I go in and I have a look. But yeah, so I end up leaving that. I think actually I've had one of those before and I've sold it on eBay. I think it sold for about £50–55. So unfortunately there was no money in it. So I ended up leaving it. But yeah, I just found that this charity shop it was very highly priced, very much in line with eBay pricing. So I do, as I say, I have a look through, but there's nothing that I really pick up. But what we are going to do today, and this is a bit of an extra video that I filmed. So me and the wife went out one afternoon, and there was a couple of charity shops that we wanted to go to. One of them was closed, but we did manage to get into this one. This is a Hospice of Hope. It's not in any of the towns or anything like that. It's out on its own, just in a small local promenade of shops. It's not one that I'll be visiting too often because it is quite a trek out the way. Obviously, if I go around that area, then I'll make sure I bring my camera to pop in here. But yeah, it's not one that I'm going to be going to too often. So I thought it'd be nice to add it onto the end of this video. As I say, because I lost the footage from earlier on, didn't want it just being a pickups video. But yeah, so I end up looking through. We've got these sealed jigsaw puzzle. It's a Royal Mail jigsaw puzzle, so it's a jigsaw puzzle of a stamp, I think it was, that was released at one point or another. I end up looking it up in a little while, and it's not worth too much. But what I do end up doing, I think at this point, it's me and the wife are the only ones really in the shop. So I end up just going through the DVDs, just pulling forward all of the ones that are new and sealed. And what I'll do is I will just go through, see what's there, and then decide on what I'm going to pick up. But there was quite a large range of DVDs in here as well. So that was good. I'm just trying to think when we went to this charity shop. I've got a feeling that this one might have been between Christmas and New Year. I know it was definitely a weekday, and I was off work. So yeah, I think the only time I've had off recently is between Christmas and New Year. So that is obviously when I went there. But yeah, we do end up picking up quite a lot of stuff from this charity shop. Just having a look through these bins as well, because I have started looking through these when I see them in charity shops, because you can find some good bits. And that little character you saw there, that was something I was buying for myself to go into my gaming collection. Little hand puppet there, not really worth a lot. I think initially with that hand puppet, I was looking at it thinking that it was a sooty puppet, which I do know go for quite well. I think they go for around, or they can go for around £40 to £50. So yeah, they're always worth picking up if you see them. Then there was a pair of Nike AstroTurf trainers up there that I was looking at. I think they were priced up at £8, so wasn't too sure on them. But yeah, do end up having a look at them. They're in fairly good condition. A bit muddy on the bottom. But then, yeah, I am going through. Do you know what? This might be. I think this was after the New Year. because I know I spend quite a bit of time looking at clothes. So I think this was after the New Year. I think this was a Saturday. So I end up just, what I'm doing now is what I'm trying to do in a lot of the charity shops now. I will go round, I'll pick up everything that I'm interested in, and then anything that I need to look up or that I'm unsure about, I'll then look it all up in one go. So I will admit, I get to the shirts and I don't really hang about on them for too long. Then we've got the jeans. Having a look through for the illustrious pair of Levi's. And yet, nothing worth writing home about. It's a pair of, I think they're that's a pair of Tommy Hilfiger jeans. So I do end up looking those up, but there's not a lot. Once again, they were selling for sub £10, which I was surprised at. I thought they would sell quite well, but no, they don't. What I will say as well is where the wife is also looking through the shop as well, she ends up getting an absolutely cracking find. You can see it in the picture now, actually. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'll wait until we get to the pickups part of the video to discuss it. But yeah, she ends up finding it. It is a t-shirt that's brand new with tags. And yeah, it's got, after quite an extensive search, I end up finding a rough price for it. There was none listed, so I had to look at other things that were selling for around the same price, or other things that were sort of similar, and then base my price on that. But I ended up, to be quite honest, I picked it up because if I couldn't sell it, I was more than happy to keep it for myself. Because yeah, I'll wait until we get to that part of the video. So once again, just having a quick look through the DVDs, just pulling out anything that's of interest, and then I will go through, do a bit of scanning, have a look at anything that's worth a pickup. But yes, so that is, I'm going to wrap it up there while I'm just finishing looking through the DVDs. And what we'll do is we will head home now and have a look at everything that we've managed to pick up. Okay, so we are back from the charity shops, and I'm going to get started straight away because... no, that's awful. Okay, so we are back from the charity shops, and yeah, a really, really good haul across the two different places. I was really, really gutted when I got home and noticed that the bulk of the footage from Canterbury, where we went, just wasn't there. I was absolutely gutted, really was, because I think we literally got pickups in the first 3 charity shops that I went into. So yeah, really, really gutted. But what I will say, and I probably said it in the video, was that I have been back to Canterbury. I was actually back the following week, but I think the video for that is due to go up in 2 weeks' time. So yes, stick with the channel, and you'll see the full Canterbury trip, which was, once again, I think it was another really, really good trip. These were both filmed in December, so I'm still, but I think we're now getting towards the end of the December videos. so we should start seeing sort of the newer videos now. I haven't actually been going out sourcing throughout February. I've been using February to get on top of my filming, get listing done and everything like that. So I am going to be cutting down the gap between me filming and the video going live. But let's get into what we've picked up today. And the first pickup is going to be hidden behind the Coke Bear. And that is the Worst Witch Complete Adventures. This is a 7-book set. So I think it is basically all of the Worst Witch books. We picked this one up from, I want to say Age UK, but I can't remember the charity shop name. I will admit, I've only been to this town, I've only been to Canterbury twice while doing these hunting videos. But we paid £2.50 for it. Looking online, it sells for about £12. So that would net us a £3.70 profit. Then we found the Cadbury's Land lunchbox. Looking at it, it is brand new. It's never been used. It's pretty much immaculate. But the problem I've got with this is I can't actually find it online. There is no sold comps. There's not even any pictures of it online. There's similar lunchboxes, so lunchboxes that are made by the same company, but this Cadbury's Land one just does not exist online. So the price that I've got on here, on my list here, is not reflective of what I've listed it for. As I've already listed, because what ended up happening was the first 3 pickups in this video. This is the second go round of filming this pickups part of the video, because there was so little in it. I then decided to add the extra charity shop in. So I have already got this listed. I think I've listed it for, I ended up listing it for about £100 with offers, just to see what comes in and see what sort of interest it gets. It's been on for about a month now, so I'm probably going to start creeping the price down. But what I did was, when I originally put the pricings together for all of these, put this down at £20, which is probably going to be a bit more realistic in the long run. So yeah, we paid £1.50 for it. Sale price is expected to be £20, and that would be an £11.68 profit. But as I say, I've started it high, and I'm going to work my way down with it, because it's if you're not sure on pricing, it's always better to start high and just work down. Then the final pickup that we made from Canterbury was the Coca-Cola polar bear. So I had to think of what it was then. Coca-Cola polar bear plush, and yeah, it's got a tag on it. I don't know whether I can class it as new with tags. Probably the best I'd get would be sort of new other. But yeah, we paid £2 for this. Looking online, it sells for about £10, and that would land us a £2.65 profit. And then we move on to the one-off charity shop. So this is a charity shop that the wife had been wanting to go in for a while, and yeah, what happened? I think we were going to go to 2 charity shops. We were going to go to this one, and then we were going to go to one near where her mum lives. We swung in to visit her mum, and on the way out, we were going to swing into a charity shop that was just down the road from her. And as we went past, it was closed. So like, let's just go to the other one, see what's there. And yeah, we got some really good pickups. So the first pickup was the pair of Nike men's Timpio, I think is how you pronounce it. Natural 2. These are AstroTurf trainers. We paid £8 for these, and looking online, they sell for £60 pre-owned. I nearly fell off my chair. I don't think I looked them up in the shop. I think I just grabbed them. And as I've said on a few videos recently, I am trying to make a push to stop using the phone as much and go on other stuff that I've picked up. So yeah, £60 this sells for. So if we list it for 60 and we sell it, that will be a £37.30p profit. So really, really good. Then the next one was the Renault F1 team t-shirt, and I have to credit the wife with this one. She found it and she showed it to me. Couldn't find anything online with it. It is brand new with tags. It's actually made by Kappa. So I've looked online for sort of similar shirts, and that's where I'm sort of basing the price on with this one. So we picked it up for £4. Looking online at sort of comparable shirts, I reckon I could list this for about £30, and that would land us a £17.70p profit. So really, really chuffed with that. It is a really nice t-shirt. It's got the Renault F1 team on the front and back. It's actually from, I think, if I remember rightly, it was like 2003. So yeah, a really good pickup. And one of the first t-shirts that I've picked up recently. Then we move up the back to the DVDs. Wrong way. And yeah, we've got a good selection here. So the stack on the left are all brand new DVDs, and then the stack on the right is all of the collection DVDs. So let's go through the new DVDs first. So first one we've got there is Turnout. What I will say is we paid 25p for all of the DVDs, so that works out at £2 for the lot. Make it easier, get that out there straight away. So Turnout has got a sale price of about £4, so that would be a £1.05p profit. Then we've got Goodfellas, an absolutely cracking film. I always loved this film. So yeah, when I saw it and it was brand new, I was glad to be able to pick it up. That one also sells for £4 and will also bring us a £1.05p profit. Then we've got the childhood destroying Watership Down. I don't know if any of you have seen the original Watership Down cartoon, but as a child it terrified me. But it is, I will say, it is a really, really good cartoon. Try and watch it as an adult. But yeah, really good cartoon. So once again, that one sells for £4 as well, so that will be another £1.05p profit. Then we've got Hunt for the Wilder People. I've never heard of this, know nothing about it, and yeah, this one is purely based on scanning it and seeing what it's selling for, and it actually sells for about £10, so that would be a £5.41p profit. So really, really good, really chuffed with that one. And then the final new and sealed DVD that we've got is Double Dragon Volume 2. This is a, I want to say, early 90s kids cartoon series that was based on the Double Dragon video games. And yeah, I saw it, thought it'd be worth a pickup, and yeah, it was. So this DVD in new condition is selling for about £5, so that would be a £1.48p profit. And then the final set that we've got, as I say, paid 25p each for these, and we've got 2 copies of The Hobbit Unexpected Journey and 1 copy of Little Britain Season 2. So that is all of the pickups for today. As I say, it is 2 videos that I've ended up merging into one, but yeah, really chuffed with some of these pickups. So before we wrap up, let's go through the totals and see how well we did. So total purchase price for today was £20. Total expected sale price is going to be £159, and that would land us a total predicted profit of £83 and 7p. So yeah, I think it was well worth trekking out to both of these places. But with that said, we are going to wrap the video up there. But before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. I'm really trying to push the channel forward at the moment. At the time of filming this video, my subscriber count is at 461. And I'm trying to push to the 500 mark, where I will be doing my first giveaway on the channel, which will be a Amazon gift card. And yeah, but with that said, just want to say a massive thank you for joining me today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.